Good.
I forgot I had that.
Top gear. Perfect example. You know they are just playing and having fun.
There we go. Okay. Do you remember your job, Trey?
I do now.
She assigned something for you to do.
Did.
It's a tech thing. He's
I
happy.
just came for Jesus, not to work.
You want me to do it too?
No, I got this.
I can do everything.
No, you can't. I got this.
I could. That's what I did last time. Hi, Mom.
She
Mother's here.
there? Is she?
Yes.
How do you know? Does it say who?
Yeah, she said here.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
don't see
she's
it.
online?
Okay.
Your literal job is to watch that.
Well, it's not here. Okay, now it's here.
Average view time is 23 seconds. Wowza. We're doing great.
There's a delay. It's weird.
I know there's a delay.
Yeah, what is that?
Ah. We're waiting on Cheryl, by the way.
Can't even see you.
Oh no. You can. I'm watching. Oh no, I'm out of the frame now. I pop in every few seconds when I'm
You
swinging.
can't see me, can you?
I mean, you're very far away.
But you are in the center of the screen.
You're there, but you're just like a
You're in the background, but
smudge
you're-
gray. Mom's the only one here, though. You can see that number right there. And then we got Trey. And I wonder if Cheryl's watching. Because we just got up to 3.
Remember, that might be you.
I'm not on it. Oh, wait, no, it might be this, yeah.
I went back down to 2 on my side.
How are you doing, Mom? You tired? Also, can you hear everybody okay? How are you doing, Mom? You tired? Also, can you hear everybody okay? She can hear everybody okay, though.
That was good.
She's watching herself get up and walk over. What's that?
That house we applied for,
It's
because we couldn't come
it's
see it in person, we got rented out to somebody else. It's okay, there's 2 other places we applied to.
Doing fine. Good, good. Glad to hear it. You guys will find a good one, though.
I have my eyes set on one.
I
Can hear.
Hands in water, though.
Huh?
Hands in water, though.
Hands in water?
Yeah, hands in water, though. Here, doing fine, can hear, hands in water, though.
What are you doing?
Washing our hands.
Jasmine,
Hmm?
I'm gonna send you pictures.
Okay.
This is the place I'm running for if he graduates.
When he graduates.
Sorry. Uh, This. This started getting worse as soon as he told me that.
I wonder why. That's what stress will do to you.
Oof.
Oh, it's so pretty. Has Mom seen this one? Look at it, Ma'am. I don't know if you can even see it. There are stairs.
Guess how much it is, Mom? 1,800. Cheaper than most of the apartments.
Yeah, for DC, that's mighty fine. Look, it even comes with bars on the window, like in that one story I read.
Yeah. What, sweet kid?
It is gorgeous. Yes, it does look like a dollhouse. In the best way.
What?
Mom's here. She's a little bit delayed in responding to stuff.
Oh, hi, Mom.
There's a delay.
Now you're waving.
Oh, now I'm just now.
Luna likes watching herself run over to the camera.
You know who else used to like watching himself on TV?
Huh? Oh.
Why wouldn't
Really?
I? Only I believe.
Mom says hi.
Oh, I'm giving you something in 2 seconds because I meant to give it to you when we were here the other day and I forgot. But I want to give it to you now. Or I'll give it to Debbie. Put it in Debbie's secretary. One of the two, because I know she's going home. Here you go, baby. Give me some more and I'll want to. Make sure this gets to show me. I keep telling her I have a gift for her and then I keep forgetting to make sure it gets home. I gotta show it to you.
Do you want to show it to her?
Yeah. I got this for her. It's just nothing.
That's cute.
So can I put it in your little bit of bag?
Yeah, that's fine.
Make sure she gets it.
Alright, y'all about ready to start?
Yeah, let me open. Oh, that one's in there. So is this one. Why are we putting empty plate
Mom.
on containers?
Open plate up, sit down.
They're already emptied. Sit.
I've got a backup if she needs to be distracted.
No, baby, it's church time. Yeah.
You want to
Time to
close?
talk about God.
You want to close your eyes and pray? Good job. God, thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to create this church. Allow us to speak honestly, see clearly, listen objectively, speak cautiously, and plan wisely. Most of all, God, help us to remain unified and guide us so that our church is led by your vision and not ours. Amen.
Amen. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so I reckon we can go ahead and start with just a check-in. How's everybody doing? Make sure we have all prayer requests recorded so that we are praying for the right things for each other.
I just ask, pray for my health for the next couple of months.
I will record that.
For good news and good reports. That's all Cheryl.
Anybody else have anything?
Justice and his 5 mile
And is what?
5 mile run.
We're gonna be praying for Justice and his 5-mile run and Cheryl's health, Mom. I don't know if you can hear
5
him.
miles now instead of 2? Do they time you? Oh, wow.
43 minutes.
Huh?
33 minutes.
Oh, man. I did 2 and 10.
That's probably a heck of a lot easier though.
Yeah.
You probably get real tired after that.
Yeah, but he's infantry, so he should have to be able to do that.
Mom also said pray for Jay. She didn't specify. I just got
Yeah.
literally the letter J.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep praying for Jay.
Alright. Anything else?
My grandmother.
Okay. that'd be great.
Is she still doing okay? I mean, is she still here with us?
She is.
Is she doing okay? I mean,
Yeah, she sounded a lot better 2 days ago.
huh.
She sounded better 2 days ago. Awesome. Mom said, yep. I don't know what that was in reference to. But she agrees. Alright. That is it. We'll move on to, where do you guys think we are at as a church right now? How do you think 3 months in that we're doing? What do you think is
I
going?
can't believe it's been that long already.
I know.
Time's been kind of flying by.
Easter was our first one though.
Oh, I know that. I remember. Oh.
So where do we think we're doing good, and where do you think problem areas are?
Kind of new to this, so.
Yeah. What, baby? It's okay.
Where do I
It's a
think we're
cat.
doing good?
Yeah. What are we?
I think your sermons are really good.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot more out of this church, honestly, just in the short time than I ever got out
That's
of
not
the other
flashy.
church. As far as knowledge and knowing and understanding more.
Mhm.
That's me personally. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know about everybody else. Anybody else?
Yeah, I think we've kind of grown. We've gotten to know each other better
Mhm.
and listen to each other better and help each other out more, like, when we need to feel God more. I know Charlene has helped me kind of feel a little more comfortable and kind of things like that. And Cheryl's helped me too. But I don't think we would be doing that with each other if we had not formed a church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
It's caused us to have a deeper relationship with all each other.
I like that.
Mr. Mark, anything? Are you getting more out of this than the old church, or? What?
You said church. You triggered it. Alexa, stop.
I'm telling you, she's got her own mind. I didn't even say her name.
Mom, are you in our house making Alexa do things? You know they're connected.
No, I just want curious if you're getting more out of this one than the other one.
Yeah, probably.
Are you learning more though? I mean, knowledge-wise?
Yeah, with our Bible study and stuff.
I can't understand you with your hand in your mouth.
Yeah, the Bible studies and stuff, I think they're better.
Mom is typing something.
Oh, is she not on video?
No, she's doing the. She wants to do the chat.
Oh, she's in the chat thing. Oh, okay.
She's been awake for 48 hours. She probably don't like how she's looking right now.
Okay.
She sent message.
What'd she say? Because all I see is still typing. Oh, there it is. She said, sermon's good, yes, as far as how we do things. I propose a little more seriousness on Sundays and leave casual for Tuesday so we can focus on the lesson. Perhaps after the music, we take turns watching. And it cut off there for me. Do you have more, Trey?
That's what cut off.
Okay, there's probably a character limit. As far as what we've got so far, though, propose more seriousness on Sundays, leave casual for Tuesdays, and after music,
I know it's fun.
take turns watching Luna in another room so we can focus on God.
What in another room?
Luna.
Watch Luna.
So after the music part, we take turns just going into like her room with her so that there's not quite so much distraction.
What distraction?
That one. Another thing we could try, I know it's not necessarily great, but
But then whoever takes you to a room misses out on this.
Yeah.
well, we do online. So they could just like pull it up on their phone in there, or I can just talk louder. Or we could try this.
Okay, put it right there.
But yeah, that distraction.
What distraction? You gotta put it in here, baby.
Child,
I gotta make it smaller.
because it's church time. What you planning? that structure.
There was a
We need to hire
flyby.
a child teacher.
Say what?
How would you do this? It's been a while.
As you were saying.
Yeah. She might have something to say about that one, yeah. So we can do a couple of different things with that if we want to try to develop that idea a little further.
Alright.
We can either do something like we go distraction. I've got the tablet here. We can just set Luna somewhere. She don't care where as long as she got that tablet. Or we can start looking into like some preschool level Bible studies, and whoever goes back there with her can work on kind of nurturing her tiny little soul while we're working on ours.
That's kind of what I was saying.
Now I don't know what kind of resources are available for that. Let me take a moment for self-reflection. This church is helping me by pointing out my failings, or rather places to work on. I tend to tell people what I think because I'm a fixer. And then we gotta wait for the next half. That's from Mom. Yeah, I'm thinking about dyeing my hair bright orange. I was thinking you were paying attention.
Yeah, I'm listening to everything.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, here, you gotta go play by yourself, David. Here, take the little spaghettis. That's spaghettis. Let's make pretend spaghettis.
Okay. Mom said, let me take a moment for self-reflection. This church is helping me by pointing out my failings, or rather, places to work on. I tend to tell people what I think because I'm a fixer. I never mean it in a bad way, I only want to help. But I say this to say I'm going to work on being silent.
That's me too. I've always been a fixer and I tend to do the same thing. I tell people rather bluntly sometimes how I feel. I'm not a sugarcoater, I guess you could say. But I've always been a fixer. And I think it stems from having to do things so young. At an early age, I had to be the caretaker of the house. Kind of took off from there, but when that's the only way you know it's very hard. I'm working on it, but yeah, what you mom said, it's helped me work on me too, internally.
Mom said baby church is in another room is a good idea, and if we take turns, we'll only miss one Sunday every couple of months.
We'll only miss what? One Sunday a month?
Every couple, because like let's say week 1 Cheryl watched her, week 2 you watched her, week 3 he watched her, week 4.
Oh, so watch the whole. I thought you meant take turns like through the whole sermon.
No, like one each
Okay,
week.
I was like, wait a minute, that's gonna be difficult.
No, one each week.
Oh, is that what she meant? Oh.
That's gonna be kind of hard.
How so?
Well, if she sticks with that one person.
The baby, she's probably gonna want to be with certain people, and she's probably gonna try to throw a fit about that person.
Like sometimes she wants to be with Nana, not me.
Yeah.
Or sometimes she wants to be with me and not Nana.
Sometimes she's just scared of me and wants to have somebody.
Same. She started actually saying she's scared of me. I
Did
mean,
she
just
really?
yeah, just so that I'll give her what she wants. She's trying to manipulate me, but
Right. Oh yeah. Well, she's learning that too.
Mom said she volunteers. So we can start with Mom, see what she does, and go from there.
Okay.
Or just lock the kid in the room with that person.
No.
Well, we've got. Let's see. She just auto-corrected herself. We've got resources right now that would help, like that tablet. I've got the kids Bible app on there. The YouVersion app that we have, there's a kids version that like
Oh,
reads
that's
the Bible
cool.
like a storybook.
Cool.
And it's got a little
So
interactive
stuff we can read to her.
stuff we can read to her, stuff we can talk about, stuff we can do. She's even got a little Bible coloring app on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Her favorite picture to color is the Ark
Oh, okay. Of course, it's a big boat.
with
And
a
it's got
bunch of
animals.
animals.
All right.
Patches. She was sniffing the water. Let's see. Anything else about problem areas or things that are doing good? There's no judgment if you do say problem areas about anything. YouTube. Okay. Let me write Luna School on here. Alright, management of church and services. Before we go into discussing names, what do we think about officially, legally becoming a church?
I thought we were gonna do the nonprofit
That's, yeah.
because it was easier. But yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I want us to be a church.
yeah, I'm down.
It's 2 yays,
Yeah.
3.
I don't know if we're gonna be here long enough.
You guys can still watch online. YouTube for baby, yeah, there are some good Christian YouTube channels that we can get on there too. We're waiting for moms.
You're not used to all these people.
You still got your
What you think about it being a church, Ma? You can do a what?
She did a
Okay, there we go.
thumbs
She did a thumbs up.
Alright, so, couple of things to talk about with that. It only costs $25 to become a corporation. Let's see, where is that? So I reckon if it's cool with everybody, we can just take that 25 out of Tide when I submit the paperwork.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay.
Now, can we be an organization doing business as a church?
That's. Do you mean a business doing? Because the IRS has different classifications. A religious organization is not the same thing as a church. Church is its own separate entity.
So we can't just be a church?
We can be a church. We can't be a religious organization. There's a weird. It's weird. I've spent a lot of time looking into IRS codes.
So we can't have church in the title?
We can.
But we have to have like the associate or,
Yeah, we have to have association, company, corporation, club, foundation, fund, incorporated,
All
institute,
of
society, union,
all
syndicate,
those.
limited.
Names,
Works.
but yeah.
One of those. But we can be doing business as blank church. Let me see.
so we can be Agape Association doing business as Agape Church?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Heck, we could be Jasmine Incorporated doing business as Agape Church.
Yeah,
Let's
we can be Taco doing business as.
I like tacos.
See?
While we are talking about
Tacos?
though, on the subject of names, I did do some searching and found something.
Ooh, quesadilla.
We're not gonna name our church Quesadilla. There are several Agape churches in Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
There is Agape Assembly of God, Agape Baptist Church, Agape Lane Ministry, and more than that, I just stopped writing after.
But I bet there's no tacos.
There's no tacos.
See?
So if anyone has another name they want to throw into the ring beyond, what was it? The Agape Club of Oklahoma. Gabby has suggested quesadilla.
That's the name we have to be incorporated, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said Agape Club, but church would have been my preference.
Yeah.
But since we have to have club in there,
Well, we'll be Taco doing business as Agape Family Church or Agape.
well, taco is the initials of.
What's Agape?
I know, but it's the
Greek word
club.
for biblical
And
godly
if we
love.
want church, we can put doing business as whatever church, whatever we
The
decide our
Agape
church
Church.
is.
Well, I'm gonna do a surprise. I'm gonna throw in a couple of different names into this ring here. So I was looking last night and saw there were some Agape churches. I'm gonna throw in Acts Church, like the biblical book Acts. Mom says we should use the Greek spelling that's on our group chat for Agape. I'm gonna toss in Home
Nobody would
Church.
know what it was.
Yeah, nobody knows
Nobody
what
would
that
know what it
is.
was.
We could probably have both on the logo if we wanted to do that. Like the background maybe is Greek and in front of it is the English.
Because we didn't even know what it was in English. I mean, honestly, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
The one concern I have with Agape is it looks like Agape.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
we had no clue.
We are the Agape Church.
Right.
I'm gonna throw in Home Church because I figured you guys like to use a slogan like Welcome Home or something.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
the Ark.
I thought we couldn't put church in it.
Ooh,
Well-
I like the arc.
I really do. This is the doing business as, but let's say we did the Ark, we could just do Ark Church Association or Ark Church Society.
And we wouldn't have to do the doing business as.
We wouldn't?
Well, if we did like the Ark Church Society, or we could just call the church the Ark, and the legal name would be Ark Church Society or Agape Church Society or whatever.
I like the ark. I like the ark.
I do too.
Same.
I like the Ark Church Society.
So it'd be the Ark Church Society doing business as the
No.
Ark.
Just the Ark Church Society. Quit the doing business stuff.
I think that's just more for like a paperwork side of things. 'Cause
Or Church of the Ark. I
For
like that
my
one too.
job, for instance, all the stories they say that's these full supplies like on the story. But if you look at the actual paperwork side, it just lists these full one. Where if you look at the marketing for the store, you don't see that anywhere.
Uh-huh.
But the legal name for like just as
Yeah,
far
but
as
nobody would see it.
exactly. So that's what saying that name that we have to use that no one would see
Right,
has to
right,
have that word.
right,
What we actually use and go by
right,
doesn't have to have one of
right.
those.
That's what I mean.
Mom says well done on the Ark. So do we want to make the switch from the Agape Church to the Ark?
Yeah.
1 yay.
Yeah.
2 yays.
Sure.
2.5 yays.
He's only half?
I said sure. But she's only got any as half.
She's
And say yes.
Sure.
Mom suggested Church of the Ark. That she thinks she heard from Gabby. So we've got Church of the Ark or the Ark.
I like the Ark.
Maybe I think you should play
The
with
Ark.
the Play-Doh on the floor.
Where are you at? Church
I
of the
don't
Ark.
care.
I'll count that for both teams. What do you think? There were 2 options. We've got the Ark and Church of the Ark. Tied. Trey, what's your vote?
I don't want to be here.
What's your vote?
What's mine?
Yeah.
I like the Ark.
So there we go. 1,
Did you
2.
vote?
What is
3.5.
Shalena like?
She suggested
Her
Church of the Ark where we all come together.
That's a long.
Yeah.
Well, where we all come together would be a tagline. Like McDonald's under their logo says, "I'm loving it." I'm fat,
We could do the
okay?
same thing with the Ark.
Huh?
We could do the same thing with the Ark.
The ark where we all come together?
Yeah.
Seeing if she responds to that one. Also, arc.church is an available website because I did look that up.
It is.
Oh yeah.
It's a little pricey to purchase the domain because it is a .church, which is real premium.
So yeah, that's what the other one had, but theirs doesn't exactly match what it should. Because I can't tell you the way I had to remember it because it included a cuss.
Mom gave a thumbs up. I'm assuming that's for the arc where we all come together. Now that where we all come together is not a legal thing, that's just our own personal tagline.
What's the matter?
Yes.
My order.
Naughty Hoot is kind of
Get
what
to you.
spelling isn't a arcade?
Yes.
Okay.
It is in my notes. Okay.
Just want to make sure.
So our legal name will be the Ark Church Society. We will be doing business as the Ark, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and go through this paperwork, make sure we got everything. So, this is a benefit corporation. Name of the corporation will be
I know it is. Thanks for letting me know.
the Ark Church Society.
Is it pretty though? Thank you.
Are you guys familiar with the term registered agent?
Registered agent?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta figure out who's gonna be that.
You.
Okay.
You. You're in charge.
Well, you're the one done all the research, so
Yeah.
I hate to put so much on their shoulders.
I've done
but-
enough business to last me the rest of my days.
Listen, I feel like you're the most qualified.
Should have gone to business
I'm
school.
done researching. My days are over.
Oh, be careful.
All right. So, the street address of the church is gonna be this house, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Because for churches specifically, you have to put a street address. Other businesses. What?
You should yes.
Oh, registered agent. All right. We need at least one trustee or director. Should I be that too? Because you can be the registered agent and be any of these things.
Well, do they coincide?
Registered agent is just the person on the paperwork where if someone has a question, that's who they contact about the company.
Yes, it should be you.
Director is just kind of like the leader of the whole business, the one who oversees it.
Yeah, that's you too.
That's you.
All right, so there will be one director, and we've officially elected me. This counts legally. We need 3 incorporators. Now, incorporators are people who are going to go on these documents that will be sent to the government. I'm just stressing this in case anyone has questions. Where there's, from what I understand, no heavy responsibility.
Yeah.
It's just you were here, you signed it, and you wanted to start the business. I'm already one. There's a slot for 2 more.
What are they gonna do
I'll
again?
be one.
Incorporators are just people who incorporated or created the company.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will do
Is that one we do? Can we only have 3 or can you have more?
There's only space for 3.
Okay.
I wrote the wrong name.
Well,
Okay.
would you like to do it?
No, I don't really.
You can if you'd rather. Do you want?
Fine.
You want to feel special?
Not at all.
You are, you know. And I don't mean short or special either.
Come here. email address and primary contact. I'm gonna put mine.
You can go play in your room if you want.
Now,
Oh, okay, you don't have to. You want to lay on Nana's
Mom,
bed?
was that you saying you wanted to be an incorporator?
But Nana can't come lay down with you, but you can lay down and I'll turn TV on.
I saw door.
You saw the door.
It's so dark.
Oh, I'll turn the light on. I'll turn the light on,
You want
okay?
Dad to go lay down with you?
You want Daddy to go lay down with you?
In the bed?
In Nana bed?
Dad can't lay down. Dad can't lay down because we're
I
stone.
can't. I'm just sleeping on there with Daddy. Daddy can lay down with you though.
I should create a church email, you're right.
I can't, baby, right now. Nana can't sleep in bed right
But this
now.
is the address of the primary contact, not the business itself. So I reckon they probably want a personal one.
Baby, let's look. See this? Nana can't lay in her bed right now. Nana have to sleep just like this in this chair. Like this. I have. Ask Susan.
Yeah, she has.
I can't. I
Nana
can't
lay
sleep in.
down.
I can't sleep in my bed right now.
Nana can't lay down till her tummy gets better.
But Daddy will lay down and I'll get you some milk. You're who? You're Susan?
You want me to go lay down with you?
Since I
Okay.
can't, she wants her Susan then. You're gonna have to bring her a bottle of milk too.
There's a link to this live stream if you want to keep abreast.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go lay down and watch some TV.
It's too dark in here.
Okay.
But you can leave my bedroom light on when she gets to you.
I know. Come on, baby.
That room is dark too.
Well, I'll turn the light on there too.
Can you check your bed?
You know, let's
We'll
go
resume
back.
once Trey's back in and Luna is settled down.
Oh, well, thank you.
You know what? Why am I struggling? Where's that daggum thing? I could have a table right now.
She said, wow, your bed is so cool.
Aw.
My remote should be on my nightstand.
Okay. That's already open. I could have a table.
Susan made me send her that video of her out the window.
It's 'cause it's
goodness, oh my goodness. It's a cheer me up video.
That is the
When you're
greatest.
sad, you know?
Oh, really, Dad?
Yes.
She's never seen anything so beautiful.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, I love it.
It is the greatest video ever created.
Uh-huh. I absolutely love it. And every time I watch it, I just love it. Oh, she's so precious. I think she can't get any more precious, and then she dies.
Now, the document that we are filling out right now to become a legal church
You can pick that up, son.
is called a Certificate of Corporation.
Sweet. So we're actually filling it out?
Well, it officially has to be filled out online,
Right.
but we're prepping. Now, as part of this incorporating, a business places their articles of incorporation within this form. And that's where we tell everybody what it is we're going to be doing and how we are going to be doing it. Which means that we have the thrilling job of coming up with our church's bylaws, oftentimes known as a constitution. Now I know you'll all be disappointed. Try not to show it too much because I'll feel bad. But I'm taking the liberty of beginning drafting our bylaws on my own.
Oh, feel free. Feel free to do them all on your own, and we'll agree to them.
Well-
to every one of them.
Say what?
I'll nod to every one of them.
This is kind of important though. I need you to pay attention to this one because this dictates what our church can and cannot do. I need to replace all of the agape with the
I
right.
promise I'm working on being nicer. I already said I would.
I'm working on cussing.
I've been working on that.
So, what I am proposing currently for our organization's purpose is the following. One, well, let's read the whole thing. The Ark Church Society shall be organized and operated exclusively for religious purposes within the meaning of Section 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code in order to minister the Word of God, conduct regular religious worship services through various forms of ministries, spread the word of the gospel by ministering to all through seminars, radio, television, and other forms of mass media. I'm keeping our options open. Just because why not? It's free. Conduct a local and international church, in case anyone else from another country ever watches.
Can you turn it down just a tad, please?
Besties.
I do not like that channel. By the direction of the Lord Jesus Christ and under the leadership of the Holy Spirit in accordance with the provisions that is set forth in the Bible and these Bibles. 5. Maintain local church facilities. 6. Conduct a school for ministers and leaders. 7. License and ordain qualified individuals, including graduates of ministerial schools. If we put that in, we are legally allowed to ordain ministers.
Okay.
8. To have the right to own, hold in trust, use, possess, sell, convey, mortgage, lease, or dispose of such property as may be needed for prosecution of this work. And then for legal reasons, we have to have 9. This church is not organized, nor shall it operate for gain or profit, and does not contemplate the distribution of gains, profits, or dividends to its members, and is organized solely for non-profit purposes. Property, assets, profits, and net income of this church are irrevocably dedicated to charitable, educational, and religious purposes, and no part of the profits or net income of this church shall ever inure to the benefit of any individual. On the dissolution of this church, its assets remaining after payment or provision or payment of all debts and liabilities shall be distributed to a non-profit fund, foundation, or corporation that is organized and operated for charitable, educational, or religious purposes and that has established its tax-exempt status over 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code. That big old block says we're not going to profit off of this, and if our church ends, we're going to
donate it.
Yeah.
I got all that.
But those are the articles that I recommend be attached to the certificate of incorporation.
I like
Okay. I'm going to have to finish the bylaws before we submit this, so it might take me a minute because we were very not done.
Can you do? I don't know. Have you guys ever got any more ink for your printer? Is it still working?
Oh, I printed all these.
Okay. Well, then never mind.
I'll
So,
probably.
you know, mine's. I got me a new one finally. Printer, scanner, all in one deal.
Given how much printing I've been doing, I might need it.
And I did binding weight finally.
We're
I
gonna.
don't know how I ran out of ink so quick. I think it was just because they give you just the smaller start sample one.
Yeah.
Probably very little ink in it, but I went the fat ones this time.
Okay, so we're gonna become church. We're gonna become the Ark. We're gonna take the $25 fee out of tithes. I'm gonna finish the bylaws and get all that done, and then we can submit the thing and become legal. Discuss tithes. One, whoever, if you want to keep managing them,
I'm fine with it, I got the safe.
I'd like us to have, even if it's just like a paper ledger for tax purposes.
I can make something on the computer.
Yeah, each person just has a little log of how much, and then I can make a little receipt for us to fill
Oh
out
yeah,
and
for the
send.
for taxes, yeah, okay.
It's gonna have to be, the receipt has to be on official church letterhead, so we'll have to make that.
I would, I'll take my tax one off. Can we do it, can I just donate, and put it in y'all's name? Can
No,
I? Why?
God.
God, please? Just, I know, right? I know. He said possibly.
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, fine.
Do we want to try to do a specific, like, allocation? X% or X amount goes to some program idea or fund.
Is this something that could be changed at a later date?
It can through an amendment to the bylaws, but in order to draft the bylaws, I've got to have a general idea of how it's going to be structured.
Is this specifically on the tithing?
Yeah.
Well, I really want to. I'm good with just continuing to buy the food.
Mom, can you just drop a letter in if you're still listening, just to make sure we haven't missed anything from you? Oh, hey, look, a message just popped up. What's that say?
I think there needs to be a group agreement for spending.
A group agreement for spending.
Yeah, before we take money out of the tithes, there needs to be a vote.
We haven't.
What?
I mean, we haven't, other than the.
Oh, she's not saying this based on previous actions, but just to put into the bylaws that this is how we should operate.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, I totally agree we should. Yeah, we should all have to agree on it.
Now, are we gonna go for a quorum or a total?
Total.
They should each town, which I figured that was implied with what we're
I
saying.
kind of figured that as well, that it's implied, that we should all have to agree 100%, all of us.
Okay. Let's talk leadership style. Right now, it's kind of, if you're a member of the church, you are part of
People say-
leadership. Do we want to maintain that?
I think so.
Did she say something? Oh no, you already said that.
Yeah, I think I like the way that's been going. That we all have a fair say in everything.
Okay. Currently we have 7 members. What happens in the case of a tie? Like, let's say someone
Okay.
joins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And is she a member now officially, or?
Well, for now she is. Like,
Okay.
I'm told. I sent Justice a letter inviting you guys to stay online if you want to.
Well, because I mean, we never really. Not that I mind or anything, but we never really voted or anything
I didn't know we had to.
when we first started. That was, we were gonna, kind of like this thing. It was gonna be all, we all had to discuss it.
Oh, that includes what that was including people joining.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have to discuss if people can join.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Well, that's what you said in the beginning. Otherwise, because we would have had other people, and we decided it was just be us for a little bit. No, I don't mind her being here. She's
Well, no,
family and
that
all.
was a little bit. Now we're at the 3-month mark.
Yeah, but we never said anything about it changing.
That's why we're talking now.
Well, that's why I'm asking now.
Did she say something else?
Fair say is good, but I think a head isn't a bad idea.
I
Because
cannot
you'll-
hear you.
A
What?
fair say is good, but I think a head isn't a bad idea because you always need a head. Don't we want people to join, question mark?
Well, but we never discussed it, is all I'm saying.
Well, I know we're discussing it now.
No, I know, well, we need to let Susan, I'll have to let Susan know about all this too.
Yeah. I was figuring once we reached a thing, I'd go in there and be like, hey, this is what we're thinking.
Okay. Yeah, cause we haven't discussed it at all.
Yeah.
And that was, I mean, when we started, it was just gonna be us, and we only wanted us, remember?
I was kind of just going along with what you guys said, honestly. Now that is on me because I did agree to it. But I personally would be totally fine.
I said, just if we get large, perhaps teach them to have their own churches. We agreed to stay a certain size.
Remember?
We agreed to certain size, but we also said the idea was also that if people came in, then we could train them to disperse, to create.
Yeah, so that's just what she was said.
Yeah, it's,
To disperse.
yeah, we were gonna do like a cell church kind of thing.
What's that?
That was where we had our main group. If other people wanted to join, we'd be like, sure, let me teach you what we're doing, and then you guys form your own home church under our ideas. That was what we agreed to last meeting. I know we all remember different stuff.
So basically, it'd be like this, but like another group of people. Like if they were
Well, I know that, that's just weird though.
That's what y'all voted on.
I don't
Or would you
remember
want
it.
to just be one thing that they do?
I know we didn't have it last week, huh?
Or would you want to do one thing that they do Monday? Or
Well,
would
I
you
mean,
just
are we
want
gonna
one?
eventually get I mean, how big are we gonna want it eventually? I mean, are we gonna put a limit or no, or?
It would be my, like,
I mean, I know you're really not supposed to, but
So I imagine if we get up to a certain size, like,
then we'll run into the same thing as, like a need. Do we get a building? Do we, you know what I mean? At some point,
yeah,
you don't really wanna turn people away,
yeah.
And is the COVID shot required?
I think at some point it should have to be, especially with Luna and my immune system.
And especially
And your
if
immune
more
system,
people,
and she's got the
they're all
baby,
gonna be
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think,
And Justice is welcome, when he comes on leave and whatnot, we want the baby to be able to come, and this variant's not gonna be going away anytime soon.
I think
Maybe not right off, but I think at some point we may have to.
I think that mom got tired of us not answering.
No, I think that's my sister.
No, that's my iPad.
Oh.
Hi.
it was the same thing I just told you.
Hey, it was too hard to type. In the beginning, we discussed that we wanted a small home church. So we said that we would limit it to a certain number, whatever y'all come up with. I think we said 15. But then when people come in and, we start getting close to that number, we teach them to break off and have their own cell churches in their homes where we retain our original 15 or 20 or whatever y'all want to do, 10. That's what we had discussed at the very first meetings.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
8 more people?
There's too much to write.
Okay.
But
Bye.
that being like the limit.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying, 8 more people. I'm thinking if 8 more people can fit.
Well, what would probably happen, especially during COVID, is let's say, I think you said that Susan mentioned their church or hairdresser before, they would probably have to watch online. Like that's why I want so badly to like upgrade this stuff. So
Yeah,
that we
because
can-
we didn't know that other people could come yet, that's why she hadn't said anything. We didn't know about all that.
that's why I wanted to do one of these so that we could like reevaluate, see where we
Yeah.
stood and how we felt.
Because we thought it was still us.
Do you want it to stay that way or do you want to open it up? I raised that question to everyone. Do you want to stay just us or open? What's you got?
If it does become open, kids are going to be more involved with it.
we should get somebody to be a daycare teacher.
Yeah, we're gonna need a teacher. I don't know if I mean, I don't trust a lot of people in the house.
I would do it.
Well, if we get
I mean, I trust you guys, but I've been,
God.
I mean,
if we get
if it's
big enough-
people that you personally know and you trust them,
I don't really talk about other people.
I know, but I mean, I'm not like me. I don't just trust anybody in my house. I've been ripped off too many times. I know I shouldn't think like that, but
We're not even talking about like people in your house. We're talking about people on a live stream.
oh, on a live stream.
Yes, I said that when people, I was saying, especially during COVID, when someone else wanted to join, they probably have to join online at least to start.
Well, I guess I'm cool with it.
Has Mom said anything else? I can't.
Let me go talk to Susan.
Do you want me to walk or you?
She hasn't said anything else.
Okay.
I don't know what color your eyes are.
It'll take time. What do you think about all this, Mr. Mark?
I don't know. Limiting the number of people, I don't know.
If you were to cast a vote for allowing other people to join, would you say yay or nay?
I don't know, this is fine right now, but eventually they're gonna wanna. And then what if you go out, you're knocking on doors and, trying to witness to people and you can't just turn them away.
Yeah.
You know.
That's kind of where I'm at. Y'all are talking like there will be 100 people. There won't. I know there won't be. But I gotta have a thing that says what membership is.
Isn't that part
I
of
mean, it don't necessarily have to be the
purpose of
size of
church,
the
is to
ministry.
like teach others and like spread the word?
Hold on, you're both talking. I
Okay.
couldn't hear you.
Susan's good with the having more people.
More
She really
people.
agrees with having a COVID vaccine before church, before coming. She said she's watching it, but she cannot figure out how to do the typing. She's in there trying to watch, but she can't figure out how to type. She's a little confused, but she's on the phone. She's with her, and I said, "Are you watching?" She says, "Yeah, but it's a little behind." And I said, "Oh, can you type?" She says, "No, I can't figure out how to do that." So I caught her up. But she's good. Yeah, she's good for adding more people.
Okay.
I told her max of 15. Online to begin with, and possibly COVID vaccine to continue coming to church.
So we're
Or
keeping
you'll have to go online. And she said, "Yep."
we're keeping the max of 15, but allowing up to 15.
Yeah, up to 15. Yeah. Isn't that what we said for the max?
Well, we were evaluating whether or not the max was staying as well.
Oh, well, I guess if it's gonna be more than, if it's gonna be online as well, it can be more. But how would we tell people you can't come, it has to be online?
We've got a lot of immunocompromised people in our congregation right now.
Yeah, we
so
do.
for safety's sake, we're going to be doing online only.
Okay, well,
Hi.
So are
She
we
wants
gonna
to
be
eat at a
online
dinner
as
now.
well? Are we doing it online as well?
You and Justice?
No,
Yeah.
all of us.
Okay.
Because if we are and they see us like that, they'll probably wonder why they.
This is the church leadership team.
yeah. Yep.
Things will change once.
And we meet, and we're all sick together anyhow. We're the ones with immunized systems.
Things will change once we, by the time we are in a position to have 15 people.
I thought you
it can
wanted
be a
more
totally
milk.
different world.
Okay.
Oh, well, I misunderstood.
Susan told me you wanted more milk.
Okay, well, come on. Let's go ice cream.
Well, if we need to figure out how to get the word out about the church.
Word of mouth.
Oh
I'm thinking. Starts.
Words can get out, it just hasn't yet, because we didn't
Or-
really.
You can do,
We don't really
what
want
other
this
churches
to
do.
look that much.
Get
We're trying to keep it
pamphlets
small.
and just start with our apartment buildings and put them on those things.
I don't think they're wanting to go that big yet.
Yeah, did you just hear your husband?
No, what?
He's like, do we really want to get word to get out yet? Just that
Because we're
much?
saying max of 15, if we start telling them, asking them in real quick.
That's why I'm bringing up the question of, are we keeping the max of 15?
If it's just online, I'll let everybody go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with too. If it's just gonna be online, I mean, I don't think there should be a max, honestly.
Yeah.
But if it's in person,
But what happens?
And I'm thinking maybe add some sort of thing like once we get to the point where we reach or near, like if we maybe want to be at 12 or so, we plan another meeting to like revisit this. See how to expand from there.
Okay.
yeah, we
I
can,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I like that.
Meeting.
Because I feel like 'cause by that point, if we do have more people, things are going to be different, and at that point we might be in a position where maybe we want to think about trying to get a building or something.
All right, I'm going to write this as we'll have a meeting once we hit 12 regular members. People who are there more weeks than not. And we will reevaluate at that time. Okay. Let me go through the chat and make sure we got everything. Mom said, I feel like we're forgetting something. We need to be more established before we try to okay, no.
The best thing to concerns I was having,
What?
we need to be more established before we try to expand. Or
Yeah.
try to spread.
Yeah, I'm not ready to start
Yeah,
spreading spread.
Mom won't support a vaccine mandate, but will say that you have to go online if you're not vaccinated, unless approved by group for special circumstances. She's way lagged now. The other thing she said, I'm trying to make sure that I get everything she says, because she can't stick up for herself usually. I'm still on the right. The other thing she said is, she said that she thinks we should have a head.
I didn't relay that message.
I'll just bring it back, because I think we
Just
lost
repeat the whole thing.
from when I was over there, or just
Yeah.
Mom said she would not support a vaccine mandate, but she would support making people go online if they didn't have it. And we glossed over it to talk about membership, but with leadership, she said she thinks we should have a head.
But we still get a fair say, right?
I'm thinking she can correct me if I'm wrong, because I think that'd be easier for her to do than typing everything out. But I'm thinking she's saying everyone does get a vote, but tiebreakers would go to the head. How powerful is the head in your head? Is it a president with a veto, or is it just tiebreaker?
What's wrong with you today?
We gotta wait on her. She's a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Oh, I angled that head thing up. She can't see. Boop.
No.
That should be better. That's better. Well, while we're waiting on her, far as if we did have a head, would you want one for tiebreakers or for general like management to make sure we're staying on a steady course?
Just
or
general management.
okay. Cheryl votes. Management. Would you say tiebreakers? tiebreaker as well, or strictly there to?
Well, I mean,
remind
because
us?
we're always gonna have to have a tiebreaker, the seven of us. No, well, not necessarily.
She said yes. Just yes.
You're killing me, Mom.
Just yes.
You're killing me.
No, I just think it's kind,
Tiebreaker.
I just think,
Yes, tiebreaker.
Okay.
yeah, because I think it's important, because we founded the church basically with all of us having a
Oh,
equal
yeah.
say. I think that's important that we stay with that.
Okay.
At least with us original people, maybe not new members, but us originals, the originals.
If we're gonna start talking to people about joining, though, we need to define. I think we need to define what our leadership is
Okay,
and what requirements are necessary to become one. Like a member of the leadership team.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, that's why I guess what you could call us.
Well, yeah, because if you guys have like equal say in the directions of the church, that would be. I think that's for leadership teams.
Yeah,
I don't do
yeah.
churches.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing, really.
Ultimate responsibility for authority.
We all matter, we all vote, the head does nothing dominant. He or she takes us into consideration before decision making.
Yeah.
So basically,
What I said.
a chairman that sits at the head of the table leads the meetings
Pretty much,
and
yeah.
reports the thoughts.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
okay, that's
you.
a secretary then.
That's you. It's, yeah, but still, same thing.
Is there more?
It can't make Jazz do everything and have no greater authority.
What?
I appreciate you.
What was that?
She said you can't make Jazz do everything but have no greater authority. Oh, that was funny.
You get so many fuzzies between your toes.
You're not supposed to look.
So that means she wants you to do it, right?
That's probably what her vote would be for if we were voting for a head.
I know, you just got so much going on, but I vote for you.
Yeah, but I mean, I get because she has all the responsibilities and all that anyways. So
Yeah, exactly.
it makes sense. Like,
And I throw in the towel. I've already done my. Everybody's dead. I've already done my lawyering. I've done my guardianship.
You still have that thing angled at the lights?
No.
Okay.
I don't
It's
think.
all shining lights at the top.
You're turning down a little bit more.
Well, you can cut the lights off if you want. Because I got them dang daytime ones in there.
That might be enough. We'll see.
Because I like brightness. I have to be able to see. I got 'em all at the
remember
Dollar
you used to
Tree.
make fun of me for having my daytime ones?
I did?
That's about as
Good.
good as we can get it.
I made fun of you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, son. I love you
And
and
now
I mean to.
now you've got the daytime one.
Pretty
You have them
sure.
in that lamp. And now
Yeah,
Susan makes.
remember, like-
And now Susan makes fun of me.
I started getting them. I first started when we were in Pioneer.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they have with the white light, and like they were so bright.
I'm sorry, son. I apologize. And
No,
now I
it's-
need him to see.
Yeah, and it's like more natural. Like,
Well, okay. I got him in this room. I got him in the kitchen. I'm slowly getting him in every room. Oh, and in my room. And the laundry room.
so basically, what you're saying is I
Next.
was right.
I'm cool with more authority because I am doing this stuff, but only if you guys feel like.
And if you ever need help, feel free to reach out to me. I will be available for helping.
And I feel like in most instances, what you probably do anyway, just like we should be able to like just try to work it out, go to each and like have basically a meeting, talk amongst ourselves, figure out why everyone's differ so much, and see what the root of the differences is.
And I
Now,
would
then
think,
if there's just no agreement can be made, yeah, you get the problem. But before we get there, I say we should try to work this
oh
out.
heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I might even go so far as to say that's whoever is in charge's job
Mm.
to figure out what's going on, why it's there, and then
Yeah.
make the best choice
And
given
that's
that
the way
info.
it should be, but
Mhm.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of people like
Yeah.
in those positions.
That just, yeah, that's it, I got it, that's the bottom line, because I said
Yeah.
so, and that's what I don't want. And yeah, what he said, we should all be able to.
She doesn't have that in her.
Oh, I know she don't, but I think, well, that's why I said, I think we're doing good, and we all discuss things, and.
Yep.
Let's see.
So we think we've got leadership, membership, and tithes pretty well ironed out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's an easy one. Should be a quick yes or no. Communion, where do we stand? Do we want to start?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
2.5. Mr. Mark, what do you think about starting communion up?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Susan, communion.
Susan? Yay or nay on communion? She's probably watching cartoons. It's easy to get caught up in them things.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
There's some like she pretends she was on for one of those. If
Oh, I know.
like,
Well, she says to me one day, Susan's like, we're watching something, and Luna left, and she's like, you do know she left, right? I said,
We got
yeah.
an emphatic
You can
yes.
change the channel. I said, I might be watching the rest of this to see how it ends, you know. Oh, she says, I didn't know. I said, well, yeah, I knew she left.
It's easy to get invested, right?
Yeah, I know, right? And you gotta see how it ends.
Did you see there are new episodes of Bluey on Disney Plus?
And
No,
that's
I
the one I was talking about.
I love Bluey.
Yeah.
Right? I
Is
know.
he or is he not the dad?
Oh, he is, definitely, yes.
All right, so we got an emphatic yes on communion. I wonder if
Thank you.
mom.
But you're also Elmo's dad, too. You know, son.
With reverence and show. Yeah, I'm probably the first time we do it,
When
especially
you was a little boy, I used to, yeah, that's you too.
the first time we do communion, especially, I'm gonna have like a whole thing dedicated to what this is, why we do it, and make sure before we do that we all understand what's going on.
She stole Luna's toy, by the way. She loved it.
I'll also need like $10-15 from tithes to buy the stuff for it.
What are we talking about?
Communion.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like that should. I don't see anyone saying that.
no,
That,
you cannot do that.
Can't
I'm
use-
making it by hand then. It's your fault if it's bad.
You're making, you can make bread by hand.
I don't know how to do unleavened.
We just did crackers.
Now communion specifically, traditionally, is unleavened bread.
Oh, I know traditionally, but at Pastor Mike's, we just did crackers
No
and,
yeast.
I'm saying,
Or
because Bonnie Sue
raisins.
said that's how you could do it too, technically, just crackers and wine.
Scissor sows.
Grape juice.
Well, we know what you're hoping for.
Yeah.
No.
Please, God.
No,
Since
we
we're
always
so-
did
Let's
grape
do the real
juice.
deal. All I know, like, let's do what Ash Christ did.
Okay,
Really?
I'm gonna get wine and water it down by about 70% because that's what they have.
No.
That's fine.
No.
Water it down by maybe 10.
You know when we did it the first Passover when we did it at Ren's church, and we did it with grape juice, of course. But by the time we got done drinking so much grape juice, you know what I figured out? If they really drank that much wine on Passover, they must have been tossed every year.
Well, alcohol.
I mean tossed.
Alcohol back in the day wasn't necessarily a way to get drunk, though it certainly was used like that. At one point, beer was suitable for children because it was on a grand scale, not a country scale.
I got him to smile.
She said something else. Can you look at that? There wasn't nearly as much alcohol as there is in it today. What'd she say?
Oh, that do you think?
Yes, Trey. With 4 exclamation marks.
It was very watered down because it wasn't meant to be strong, it was meant to be clean. You know how alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, we pour that on ourselves. It was beer, wine, all of those spirits that were processed were cleaner than the water you got out of a well where you were just digging up dirt water drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't have, like, our water now is filtered. We have filtration water treatment plants and all that.
They
They didn't have
literally
that.
dug a hole and drank out of it.
That's why they drank so much alcohol.
Yeah, because it was barely
It was
alcohol.
safer to drink. the alcohol killed bacteria and stuff and made it safe for consumption.
I have a theory that that's partially why the Bible says that you should drink. Like, that specifically Timothy was given advice, and I think it was Paul's letter to him, saying make sure you have a glass of wine.
I wondered why there's so much wine drinking in the Bible.
Because it was healthier.
Oh, I never knew that. I
Now-
thought they were just all luscious.
What kind of wine are we talking about?
Very watered down, probably red because it was easy to grab.
Oh, we can have real wine now for ours, right?
I think if you're doing it for enjoyment, then it goes against the spirit of the thing. But since we are so
Well, we're
small,
supposed to enjoy communion, aren't we?
it depends on which view you're taking of it.
I'm just playing, you know that.
But since we are so small,
Hey, we're both
they
small.
sell specific tiny little cups where you lift one lid and it's a little communion wafer. You lift another one and you got a little cup of juice. There's a 6-pack for like $3 on Lifeway.
I've never actually done a real, I guess, a real communion then.
But we're small enough that we can get like the official products that are done the correct way that it's supposed to be done for
Okay.
like $20.
Okay.
If we want to do it that way.
Yes. We do, yes.
Yes.
Let's
Unless
buy the
my
money
dad
now or
got
later. Yeah, I've never done it the official way ever.
My Aunt Alice, we used to do the official way.
I've
It's
never
very
ever.
expensive.
And the only reason, now see, I asked Bonnie Sue one night at Bible study, because I had never ever done communion. And I wanted to have it done, so I asked her one night if there was a special way, or we had to do it at a church, or this or that. And she's like, no, we can do it right now, you want to? I said, like right now? She's like, yeah. I said, we don't have to be at the church? She said, honey, you can do it whenever you want. And I said, really? So she did. She brought out some crackers and she broke it in half and she got some juice out and we said a prayer and then she said some things before she broke the cracker and then she said some more things.
This is my body, which I give
Yeah.
This is my blood.
But I didn't know you could do it just about anywhere. I'm like, well, that's neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the first communion.
So that's the actual first time that I ever remember doing it was with her. Where you did it right after Bible study.
The first communion wasn't even at a church. It was in somebody's attic where they were all eating.
Well, mine was in her kitchen. Literally.
And I don't know how often they did it, but I know I've seen it at my dad's church once before when I was younger. Because it was like a big deal, like when they did it, like they brought out platter things.
Yeah, with little,
Yeah. With a little like.
See, at Mike's,
Almost
they
like
had the
fish
platter,
crackers,
but
but
they just used see-through plastic cups.
Communion should be special. Are you saying communion for Christmas, or you want ideas to make Christmas special there? What's up?
But you know, it was this big fancy, like it was like a ceremony kind of thing.
Well, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
I'm psyched, yeah.
Communion.
Like, the first time I had it, I was so confused and didn't know what was going on.
Are we all clear on the significance of communion?
Yes.
Yeah. Just when I did communion with my aunt and the rest of the family, the wine was pure. When I say pure, none watered down.
Y'all were drinking moonshine, weren't you?
Yes.
See, they were getting tossed.
I'm not letting try to do this.
And then again, my aunt.
Research Christianity
Wow.
comes from Jewish faith. Then Jesus opened it up. All right. Should we be doing the Passover?
I was gonna wear that shirt. Then I thought of llamas.
Define Passover. Are you thinking we kill a lamb and put blood over our doors?
What? What is she talking about? Putting blood over my door?
Mom asks if we should do the Passover.
Which I wouldn't mind, by the way, I'm just saying.
I want more of that stuff we made though when we did the Passover. The stuff we made with the corn. That was good.
Oh, you want me to make some of that?
Yeah. What was that again?
It was corn. I'll find the recipe. I made it twice or 3 times. It was a Jewish recipe.
You know what? I'm just gonna open it over here.
I made it pretty good though, didn't
Yeah,
I?
that was good. I actually really loved that.
I'll make it again.
I'm not texting, I'm just getting the chat pulled up because
Pretty easy.
I can do
But I
it.
had
You
to
want me
use all
to?
kosher
I was
stuff.
looking for my phone.
You want me to call it? Find my phone and I'll call it.
Just get back.
Alright, she doesn't think we should use actual blood because we have the blood of Jesus. I think that means we should go to a Halloween store when it opens up and load up.
Oh.
You can order it online, fake blood, right now.
Yeah, but if you wait until after Halloween, it's all on discount. 'Cause
Wow.
Spirit Halloween opens only for very specific.
So what are we gonna use that for?
That was the Passover was when the children of Israel put blood over their door frames to tell the angels of death which houses to ignore.
Right.
Mom
but
said we should do Passover, so I was making a joke about us killing a lamb and putting blood.
We should put it in
You
on
said
the
something
leasing
about
office.
killing a lamb?
That's what they did. That's
Yeah,
where
well,
the
we're
blood.
not gonna kill no lambs now.
Oh, I wouldn't. I won't even eat lamb. Are you
Okay
kidding me?
then, well then,
Hey, for your mom, to make your mom happy, put it over the leasing office towards that one.
you know what? I can catch a fish and we can use fish blood.
Passover is more than just that. I do know. I was just.
Hello, we can use fish blood. Does that count? Hey, Jesus, he fished. We can use fish blood. I'll catch the fish.
I don't think we need actual literal blood. But I will do some research into Passover and Passover traditions so that we can figure out what we want that to look
Then
like
Trey's gonna have to eat it because I can't waste it.
for the ark. Hey, Mom, when did you eat fish? Okay. Now, speaking of food.
She wanted to come see Mama.
Hi, baby. Subject of food. Let's discuss what we're doing Saturdays or not Saturdays, Sundays and Tuesdays. What we want that to look like.
No sweets.
Do we want to buckle down and go healthy?
Me and your mother are trying to stay in the healthy lane.
I'm trying to go healthier too.
That's the picture in your
What do you think?
Yeah, that's a picture of my lighthouse, and someday that's gonna be your picture. Okay.
What was your question? You want to know if we want to go healthy?
Well, what we want to be doing with food, specifically in general,
Yeah,
on
that's-
Tuesdays and Sundays.
What are we doing for food?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do we
that's
want
gonna
to,
be
Like chicken or?
well, I'm talking even more
Send me a
basically.
picture someday, huh?
Okay, so me and my mother's
Okay, we're talking about eating healthy.
What?
Whether or not we should have food specifically, like whether we should have it at all.
Go outside.
For church?
Yeah, because it's been kind of spotty, partially because it's
My
just been
nana got
it's on
outside.
Sundays you've been out of commission and it's hard for you to do. You
Yeah.
haven't been here
I
on
want my
Tuesdays.
popsicle.
Mom and I sometimes kind of feel like
I want a popsicle.
we're cooking and y'all don't really want it. You feel like you're suffering because we're cooking stuff you don't like.
I want
Oh, no, not at all.
I want
I've
But
enjoyed what y'all cooked. It's just different.
my orange one.
another thing we could do
Orange what?
is,
What orange? I want
because
my
food does kind of
orange.
slow down both the Bible study and the church, what we can do is we can have specific days when
You
you
orange, did you juice?
that we
No, Mom.
do food
Orange
for,
popsicle.
like the first Sunday and the last Tuesday or something. So that
Oh,
we've
okay.
got these special days, we can plan, we can budget with the tithes, no matter how much people are giving. If we want to use tithe money for it, and we can make sure that we're getting good food that everybody likes, or at least will eat.
Why don't
Yeah,
we just
and I do,
alternate?
I do tend to shop on a budget because I use all my own money.
Alternate weeks,
popsicle.
or
Yeah, why don't we just alternate?
I want my.
you can do that too.
I
I mean,
Another thing.
like this week, I could do steaks if you want.
Okay, hold on.
Let's
But
see.
you're gonna have to go outside and eat it, baby, and nobody can go out right now.
You get put out for church.
I
So
just
you
bought a
say
bunch.
it like
I just bought a bunch of steak.
Mom said she's good with no food or being healthy. She also wants to know if we as a group still want to do Bible study. What's up?
I was gonna say something else we could try is we could do different like slow cooker, it's a part-time thing, like just plan on like maybe some apples. Just like have it like in the background cooking stuff or staying warm.
That's what you want a popsicle out of the freezer.
Mom, in case you couldn't,
Yeah.
Do you want me to take her outside?
Trey said that we could also do like a slow cooker that sits in the back while we're talking. And by the time we're done with our services, then we can go into the kitchen and grab food after.
Yeah.
Mom said we could take tithes and eat out once a month as well, is another option.
So we're gonna start using ties now for the food.
That's what we're talking about, whether or not we want to.
Strawberry.
I like that idea.
Strawberry?
Or I can use my card and
Or
get
orange?
food.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I haven't been using tithing at all for the
You
food.
want red or orange?
Cheryl's money.
Well, I think it's in our
Which is
home.
in a way why, I
So you
mean,
want me to have
I
red
do try
one?
to stay somewhat healthy, but sometimes I do have to budget too,
But that's
depending
kind of,
Yeah.
on, you know, the month.
Since I'm not really
Go
doing
outside.
anything for the church right now, maybe I can do that. Buy the food for the church since I
Hey,
can't.
put my shoes on.
But you need
Put
food
your
for
shoes
baby
on.
and stuff too, and you.
well, she wouldn't be buying a ton, like a
She
meal,
wants her
depending on what me and Mom cook, cost like
My
$20.
nanny used it.
You put her shoes on.
So we've got a couple of different options that we
Hey,
can
you
be
don't need
doing.
your shoes on to eat the popsicle.
No, just,
Okay.
you only need to get out.
Come on, let's go outside.
I know you were supposed to wait till after church.
No, I don't want my popsicle.
She's no, she doesn't want to cooperate.
Come
Is
on.
it that right,
Yeah,
baby?
she's got socks on, she's good, she's good,
Dad
The
won't break the
kids,
clock.
she's good.
She said
thought
no.
that was funny too.
There are a couple of different options that we're circling around here.
Okay, so we're talking about only cooking every other week.
Well, there's a couple of different things. We could either cook every other week, or Mom is saying we can eat out once a month and have it be like a special fellowship thing.
I
Like-
like that.
Instead of doing Bible study at whoever's house, we grab a table, have our little Bible study there, and then we don't have to worry about like what people are eating, whether we're staying healthy or not. We just make sure we pick restaurants that serve stuff that everybody would like.
Yeah, I like that. I'm down with that.
So your vote goes to eating out once a month.
I
Or
was-
do you want that
but
in addition to things?
in addition to cooking maybe once or twice a month as well.
Let's see.
Well, can't we do that? I mean, I've got a big, huge slow cooker.
Yeah, I'm just trying to map it out in my head. Like,
I mean, and an Instapot.
what if we did?
You could do something like maybe
It's just,
first
what we
and
need
third
to
or
do
second
is
and fourth.
Well, I was
people
thinking.
can write lists
Like,
and
one of
have
those will
everybody
have
write
the other one.
a list
Ooh,
of
chicken dumplings. I want chicken dumplings right now.
certain things that they like. Everybody can write certain things down and then we can kind of go from there.
Another thing that might help is I can do surveys that graph the entire thing. So just looking at the graph, you'd be like, okay, people can't eat this or whatever. Mom suggests eliminating cooking entirely. If you guys don't want to do that, we could do like one breakfast.
Eliminate cooking entirely?
No, that's not a good idea.
I don't think so either. Why?
We can alternate. I mean, y'all can cook, I can cook.
I have no reasonings in the chat. Just says, well, she says we don't have to cook if we go out once a month, and then it's special. And then she said I would eliminate cooking. Also, quick thing. She mentioned, do you guys still want to do Bible study? Because you never mentioned that coming back.
Yeah, I just said it was off until further notice.
Well, yeah, but it's also a good time to visit because we are on the last section of the book and just making sure that.
Yeah,
we
well,
go through the book.
there's like 4 more books after that.
Okay. Oh, I need money from your next check to get a book. Do you want it too?
I haven't been doing a single Bible study.
Okay.
Just because like work and stuff, and my schedule's way too unpredictable. There are some days where I am home early. There are some days where
I think maybe after, not this next book, but the one after, he probably could be, it'd be closer to winter, he might be able to join us then.
One thing I would suggest for you, Trey, we're thinking about doing a second Bible study in the week
Yeah,
where we just casually talk about what we're learning and what we're doing. Where it's probably going to be online. We're probably not
Yeah.
even going to go like
yeah.
Okay.
here. And you can do the Bible plans on YouVersion.
Mm-hmm.
Some take 3 minutes when you first wake up.
Oh, yeah.
That might be a good
Yeah,
option
me
for
and
like
Susan
busy
are doing
schedule.
an extra one, yeah.
You got anything on why you want to eliminate cooking, Ma?
Yeah, why should you wanna get rid of it?
I think lessening it would help. Like even if it is alternating, so that there's less pressure.
Oh, well, yes, I agree with alternating, most definitely, cause I don't think anybody else has done breakfast, have they, other than me?
I don't think
No.
there's been much moving on with dinner either.
No, it really hasn't, it's just been.
We can do IHOP breakfast. IHOP is probably $50 to pretty much feed everybody.
She just said because.
Because she tired me.
I get that. Because at this point, I'll be drafting bylaws and stuff. It's fine. I'm excited for it. Mom said it makes it more special. She says that if, basically, she's saying if we do it less often and we, instead of buying food throughout the month, focus on this one day a month where we actually meet and fellowship, then it could be more of like a healing thing, I guess. Because she mentioned everyone always gets really stressed when we're cooking.
Yes.
Like it's not necessarily a positive experience when we're cooking together.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think that cooking can be stressful.
And I'm listening. I'm just trying to order stuff right now.
Okay.
It's my chicken difference.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, cause it is pretty much the same people doing it over and over and over. I get that. It can be, it has been, yeah.
But we could do something like, if we wanted to, we could do perhaps.
Cause I know originally we were supposed to all take turns to volunteer.
But then we all kind of got locked into our places.
Yeah, pretty much, nobody else has volunteered, really, but I just kinda dope.
I guess one thing we could do, what about like once a quarter we plan a potluck? Instead of everyone getting
Oh, and
stressed.
everybody brings a dish?
Yeah, everybody brings their own
Oh,
dish.
see, I like that idea. Yeah. I like that idea.
Trey, we bring in one or two. Mom, quarterly potluck, what do you think? That'd be, I think, great for like our meetings. Like if we commit
yeah.
to doing this
Yeah.
once every 3 months.
Yeah. See how we're at, you know.
I mean, there's only a few people, but we're not gonna eat that much. Like one of us does some kind of meat dish, even if what?
We don't eat that much. Not much.
I know, that's why when she said Trey was coming, I immediately told Susan, I said, we gotta go to the grocery store. Cause she laughed.
You
I said,
okay, Mark?
Trey's
Oh,
coming.
this headache.
Right there. Those are the worst. But like, let's say one of us brings some kind of meat and cooks it. Oh, I can keep track of the quarter because we might be doing this every quarter. That's no problem. Oh no, that was the breakfast. Okay. So what about as tithes allow? What are you looking for?
Tylenol. Is it Tylenol right next to you, Trey?
As far as Lent goes, I need to research that. I know Catholics do. I will look into that. So what do you guys think about, as tithes allow, eating out once a month and doing a quarterly potluck to coincide with board meetings?
I like that.
And I won't be there for too many, but what do you think, Heavy?
I'm fine with that.
Great, we can talk to her about it. Hi.
Hi.
We're thinking eat out once a month,
Hold on, baby.
Yeah.
She's getting ready to come wash you up.
and then every quarter we do a potluck where everybody brings their own dish while we're doing a board meeting.
Oh, you're so cute.
Hey, baby. You're supposed to stay outside, baby. You can't get sticky everywhere.
Mom agreed.
Come on, step outside. Come on, step outside.
Okay. Did that count as a yes? I asked, Susan came in, just grabbed stuff and left. I asked her that count as a
I
yes.
feel like she'll be fine with that.
Mom said yes, she said she agreed. So what we're sitting on now is eating out once every month, as tithes allow. And every 3 months when we do a board meeting, we do a potluck where everybody brings a dish and we just hang out here while we're talking about the church. Okay, so I will make a note to ask Susan just to verify that we get her vote for that one. And our final category of the day. I'll just go ahead and ask her. Did you hear me about the potluck and eating out?
Yes.
Okay. Are you voting yay or nay to that
Yay.
one? Okay. And so it shall be. He's so cute. Final category of the day. We're going to talk briefly about the future. Does anybody have goals where they want to be personally, that they might like to be kept accountable on or encouraged on, or where they might want the church to be in 3 months? Where's my
You not. You're doing this in Smiley. Stop being around.
And actually to help out with that personal thing, I prepared something. Mom, you're not here, so I'll give you yours when you get home. Don't worry.
Uh-oh. You got paper homework, Susan.
It's totally optional, but I've made it 90% multiple choice, so you literally just check a box.
Would you lose, baby?
My shoes.
Oh, that's okay. Susan will find them.
In the terms of thinking of personal goals, I made this for everybody that is willing to do it. It's very basic. It's just asking questions and you rank where you're at in your personal walk. Like the first one is, I am aware of my sins and the things I hold above God in my heart. And you think about it, you just be honest with yourself because no one's going to be reading your homework, and it gives you a place to recognize where you're at and where you want to be. There's some personal accountability questions, that's what I'm calling those. And then there are some skill assessments. Now this is not a graded test. This is just questions like, I feel at home in the Bible. I can find passages pretty quickly, know major themes, and feel a general sense of familiarity with my Bible. Are you there? Do you want to be there? Are you there? Or are you lacking in some way? The final two pages would be helpful to me if you would do those and return them.
I'm getting schooled.
No, you don't have to do it. Only the last 2 pages.
If you can do the last 2 pages,
Just more on your own.
Just giving you love.
these last 2 pages would help me with teaching you guys and myself, because the last 2 pages is just checking whether you know a lot about or you want to know more about things like the origins of Christianity, what hell is, what the Sabbath is, biblical figures like Noah and David. Just checking whether you think you know enough or whether I should invest some time in going over it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now she wants all about it now.
And the last page,
Oh, I don't mind the multiple choice.
the last page is one of the righty ones. I'll get to your thing in a minute, Mom. I didn't forget.
Which she'll get in about
What's the
20
matter?
minutes.
She said right. Yeah.
It is for any questions, comments, recommendations, anything that you have you want me to see that you don't want anyone else in this room to know about.
In a minute, baby.
Now, is anyone willing to do this?
I will.
I'm willing to do the
Hey.
whole thing.
You didn't ask me. You just handed me one.
I know.
Because you're the husband. You don't get a vote. You have to do what the wife says. You know why? Because the wife said so.
Would you like me, Mr. Mark?
Haven't you ever heard that before?
Do you want one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No? Oh, here you go then.
You want a prize?
I didn't hear you
So
say
do you
one.
think you get a prize
I
every
want one good
time?
out for
Man, did you
being
have
black
to
or
make it
husband.
this small?
There is an online
You want a
version if you
prize?
prefer that.
Hey,
Oh.
monkey.
There's an online version if you would prefer reading through the online one, but know that while I don't have your name, I
have
can
to go
see the
look for
boxes that each individual person checks, even if I don't know who they are. If you
See the what? It's the writing, but the boxes are huge.
it was the best I could do.
I have to go look and see if there's I don't know. I will go look and see.
Oh, I was getting this for her.
I'll go look and see.
Here,
Oh, thank you, honey.
Cheryl.
Hey, Shadow.
I was looking for a magnifying glass or something. I mean, you're old. I know you got one somewhere.
Yeah, I do. Right here. They're called glasses.
I would also not mind if you guys just wanted me to sit here and read them and check them. Alright, Mom has offered up some goals. He's just chilling.
I'm not doing mine right now. Why did you get mine?
I had to say that.
Because Trey handed them to me to give to you.
Why?
I don't know.
Because they're supposed to be on my face, that's why.
Mom has put in some goals. So she says,
Don't take mine, that's mine. Leave it here, I'm doing it.
Oh, I have none left. I'm not taking it.
I know.
Mom's goals for the church in 3 months. She would like to see more togetherness and the ability to tell one another when something is contrary to the word. In other words, keeping each other accountable on how the Bible lines up with what we're saying and doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's her church goal.
Oh, you're so cute.
You're doing good. Oh, you were so smart. He's a jerk. The children of God.
Ah, good save. No, that's not a bad idea with Luna. If she'll stay someplace with watching it on the phone,
Uh-huh.
that works. Because I was able to watch you guys.
I think she's in the potty, baby. Okay. Mom also shared personal goals. She wants to be more like Jesus. She wants to control her tongue, and she needs to study the Bible.
Boy, that just says the whole thing for me right there. Sums it up for me.
I think a great step for keeping each other accountable on reading the Bible would be, Mom, I know you have the YouVersion app. I think it would be great if we all became friends on the YouVersion app so that we could see what each
Well,
other was
a
doing.
surprise just happened to be there. What is it?
Why did you give her a surprise in the middle of church?
Okay, so
What's that?
when we are friends on the Bible app,
One fish, two fish, red
you
fish.
open it up to the home page, and there is a tab right here called
It's a
Community.
toy. It's a
Called
fish
what?
and a toy.
Community.
And it's under what?
The home page on the Bible app that you've got.
What Bible app?
YouVersion.
See, I think she tried to friend me, and it. Were you able to friend
I
me?
did, but I made you download the new version the second time. Yeah. And you finally, I sent you that link, and we're doing the same Bible study now. That Hope one.
So you've got this. This is the home screen that I hope you can see. If you hit this community tab right here, it opens all of what your friends are doing,
That's a fishy, and then I'll read you the book after church, okay?
and we can keep each other accountable that way.
After church.
Come on, my
Come on in your room.
All right.
Just
Anyone
open.
interested? YouVersion app. I can help us all become friends if we want to be.
Mom.
Click this
Come on,
community
Mama.
button here,
Come on.
and you can see what you yourself and your friends are doing. So if you can see the fact that a certain someone I'm friends with that I'm not going to name hasn't done anything in 3 days,
Oh no, me?
I wasn't going to name anybody.
That's me.
I could be longer.
Yum, 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 yum.
But you're not friends with her. I haven't done anything in 3 days. Does it tell me that?
Yeah, if you're in the community tab, I can see my
It
activity.
snitched on me?
And you leveled up your plan subscription badge. You subscribed to your 5th plan
I did.
3 days ago,
I did.
and then deleted it.
And then didn't do it. I know. Dang it. It ratted me out.
Yep. And yes, I will help you get this set up in person if you need me, Mom. So that would be one way that we can at least,
Is Susan on there?
not on mine, she's not my friend. I've tried to find her, I just
Try her now.
through what?
You version.
Through
I just
an
I
email?
just had her to downloaded it.
Yeah, but I don't know how to find her. Is it through email or?
Well, I did a plan and then I included her. I sent her a link for it.
What's her?
Might be
Susan.
easier for me to find you.
Willis Shell.
Susan what?
Willis, Willis.
How do you find the friends?
System?
Nope.
She has.
See, wait a minute.
Hold on, let me figure out what.
See,
It's
you
got a
did that
picture
to
of
me.
me and Mark.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, but that's not the one you want. She wants, is it?
I think that was the only one that worked, right?
Here, if you give me your phone, I'll find mine.
No, I think we went back and did it. I can figure out what I did with my phone. But I had to send you that link, but you had a different Bible on yours, and then I had you download that.
Yeah.
I don't know what crappy Bible thing you had. Oh, right. Now all of a sudden it's showing it. So this is supposed to be here today. Let's hope it comes here.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna love that.
Uh-oh.
This is supposed to be here today.
Yeah, I bet. Uh-oh.
What you get?
I didn't pay that. Oh. No, I know
coupons.
It's not there no more though. I got it. I paid
What is it?
$7.49.
I'm gonna look at
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, it is. It looks like
All right.
wiry.
So,
Really?
we're gonna go ahead and do our final thing while I'm setting this up. Our final thing is very related. Just wanting to know if anybody has any far off dreams. Where do you want to be in a year from now? Where do you want the church to be? What do you want us to be doing?
Oh gosh, in a year from
Hopefully
now?
the same thing.
No.
I know, but at least minimally the same thing.
I
that
would
we're
like to
still
be
together, we're
hopefully,
still-
oh yeah, I'd like us all to still be together. Hopefully
we're
doing
stronger.
we're stronger, we're doing a lot better, and hopefully by then we're out in the community helping, doing more in the community. I'd like to be doing
We're
that
having a few
anyhow.
more members.
Yeah, I'd like to be helping more within the community. Maybe
Okay.
going and be helping the homeless more, or doing something more in the community, for me anyhow, personally.
Alright, we are friends now. I went by your email.
Your friends now. So you better keep up on your Bible study, because it snitches on you.
Do I have an email in my Bible study? In here?
She's like, do I have an email? No, the U version will tell on
You
you.
signed up with your email.
What is YouVersion?
It's a Bible app. I can go ahead and show
So you need my email, is that what you said?
That's how I found you. Because there were a bunch of Susans, so I just pulled your email up.
Which email
It's
did
not
you
like-
use? Did
The
it-
ones on your, yeah.
It's not like Facebook or anything like that, is it?
No, it's mostly Bible. So this is everything that's going on. There are a ton of Bible friends.
How do you find it?
Go into your app store and look up version.
What?
If she's connected
Okay, so
What?
to me. If she's connected.
looks like you're probably not on the internet.
Possible. I know.
How come you're not my friend?
I am.
It says I only have one friend.
Hold on.
You're probably not connected.
There it is. I got more than one friend. Oh wait, no, it says I need to add you as my friend.
Then you never accepted the Bible plan I sent you.
Yes, that's
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Have you been doing it?
No.
and you will be treated like or something. It's like it. And the best place to start is go over to plants. And these are all the different kinds of things that you can have. And show you what that looks like.
This is invite
one
friends to the
every day.
Bible app that I'm doing.
And you read
Yes. Hello.
It shows you
Oops.
Bible verses that are applicable.
Open?
You're gonna wanna make an account
Oh, she gotta continue with Facebook.
or Google or your Apple email or whatever email you like. And once you get that set up, just let me know what email you used and I will help you from there. Mom says a year from now she wants people to look at her and see Jesus. She also wants a mosquito to bite her and say there's power in that blood.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Alright,
It's not looking good.
let's see here.
I can't find the plan now. She's messed with my thing.
Oh,
Okay. Do we have any more goals? Because if not, I'm gonna let Mom go and I'll help everybody with their app.
What happened to my Bible study that I was in?
Do we have any more goals? Because if not, I'm gonna let Mom go and I'll help everybody with their app. What are you doing?
What happened to my Bible study that I was in?
Why did you send me this link?
I put it in Agape so that Mom could get it.
Oh, I just now seen it.
I reckon we're good, Ma, if you want to disconnect. So, which thing are you talking about?
There was a Bible study I was in with Cheryl on this.
If you were in one, it would be under plans.
Hi, baby.
It's okay not to be okay.
Yes.
That's what we were doing.
Yep.
Here you go.
Which I've got two of them.
You should. You should have
I
one
told
about
Mom she could
hope
disconnect,
and-
but she's
oh,
not quite yet, so I'm wondering if she has something else to say.
Wait a minute. One friend request.
Is that
Oh,
still
Susan wants to be my friend.
Oh, I had to say that.
Imagine that.
I have two friends.
Gabby, you're more than welcome to
Plans.
participate as well.
You should have overcoming stress and anxiety.
What do I got?
Oh, you have two of them because I screwed up and I didn't know what I was doing. So I think it's the, I deleted. CNS is Cheryl and Susan. That's me and you. That's the one you want. I don't know how to delete them. So
You can have a little bit of interaction with people, like Susan, to show you, you saw that we're friends now, and I went ahead and hearted that. So we can encourage each other by just noticing what we're doing, dropping a heart if you feel like
How
it.
do I see
hold
that?
on, I'm getting ready to
Go to that
edit.
community page.
How do I find that?
Go to your home page,
Oh, okay.
and then at the top there's a For You tab and community tab.
Okay.
There's
And this one.
the little people button.
Yes.
And this is add
I
friends.
sent you another one. Do the community one.
Okay, talk later. What do you say?
Little people.
This is add friends.
You can, or it might be easiest to give us your email.
What?
You need to verify the email first. So open your email, click on that link, and then they'll know you're a real person.
Where's the?
Let me see. Yours is slightly different. I think it would be different.
The people person up here.
I did do that.
Right here. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's in a different spot on your things. Oh, you don't even have to do it. You can just scroll down. See,
Ah.
What are we looking for?
this is how. Well, yeah, see, you have friends with Susan.
Yeah, I know.
This is your feed, so this is going to show you what things are going on.
Oh, I already know that.
Oh, so I can hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hurt you.
That's where you'll be able to track what people are doing,
Yeah.
and offer that encouragement.
Like, why?
Oh, I like that one. Walking in
Why
the
is
spirit
it
of the
King
spirit.
James version when I told it to be a?
Look, I showed you how to change it.
I know, but that's the thing. You changed it. Now it's King James version again.
It's NIV.
But not on my verses. It's not.